Bottoms up. Morning friends, buongiorno a tutti. Today's vlog will be in English just because I miss vlogging in English, and I feel like sometimes explaining what I eat in a day is just easier in my mother tongue. But if you've been following me for a hot minute, you know that I normally like to start. I used to like to start my mornings off by alkalizing and balancing the pH levels in my system with essential greens, and I've kind of spiced it up, changed brands all throughout the years. I've been recently loving the NutriBullet essential greens, and basically it's a packet of powder. You can also buy like the tub and use like spoonfuls as well, but they did send this to me and I tried it and I absolutely love it. It's not like too green where you have to like hold your nose and chug it all, and I actually squeezed some lemon in it as well and mix it, and it's actually really good. It tastes like green juice, like a good green juice though. It boosts immunity and it helps aid and enhance and digestion aid. And you guys know that I do, well, if you don't know, hi, I suffer from IBS. I talk about it a lot on my Instagram, but yes, I have IBS, and anything and everything, I've tried anything and everything under the sun, and a few products have really helped with like digestion, bloating, and just kind of help all that. You guys can actually get 10% off with the code sofiesworld at checkout. You can actually get 10% off anything on the NutriBullet website, and they have tons of superfood powders, protein powders, blenders, all that. So if you want, check them out. This is not sponsored, by the way. They did send this to me though, and I really liked it. Homemade iced brown sugar shaken oat milk espresso. If you guys aren't following me on Instagram, I put a DIY recipe on there, so check it out. It's super easy to make at home and it's delicious. Okay, it is 10 and I'm hungry for breakfast. I normally wake up, have my essential greens, water, coffee, and then kind of like feel it out. You know, I'm usually eating oatmeal, yogurt, some type of smoothie. I'm going to make one of my favorite smoothies. I'm gonna make it a little thicker and make it into a smoothie bowl. Are you hungry too? A little bit of coconut water to it. I add less liquid than I would to a normal smoothie just so it's pretty thick for the bowl consistency. This smoothie bowl is so good. I totally suggest you try it. Add any toppings you want. I'm gonna go devour this and I will be back for our next meal. Oh, hey guys. I'm starving, so I think it's time to make some avocado toast. It's 2:30 already. That smoothie bowl really did fill me up, but I've been on work calls all day and didn't realize how freaking hungry I was until I got off the phone. So let's go make some avocado toast, shall we? I like to add some Himalayan pink salt, some pepper, little bit of lemon juice, a little bit of olive oil. Whoa, it's a little bit more than I can't do this with one hand. And then I mash it up like so. So I just mash it up like that, but I still like to have some big pieces, so I make sure that I don't mash it up all the way. And now it's ready to go on your toast. I love to also add everything but the bagel sesame seasoning blend on top. Some arugula on top, and then topping it off with some tomatoes. And there is lunch. I also added some sugar snap peas because I love to munch on these as well. Oh, I'm back. I'm showered. I went to the gym and it's now 7, I think, and I'm starving. So I am going to make fried brown rice. I'm gonna make it vegan with some tofu. This tofu is from Trader Joe's. It's marinated and ready to eat. It's the teriyaki flavor. So I'm gonna cut this into cubes and sear that and add that to my fried rice. So here's my little setup I've got. I actually made some brown rice earlier today so that it would be ready. Just made 1 cup. I've got my pan here and I'm just going to, honestly, I got this coastal blend, which is like a mix of a bunch of different veggies that I'm gonna add, some kale, and then I also have these delicious vegetable gyoza from Trader Joe's. If you guys haven't tried these yet and you have Trader Joe's in your town where you live, these are so good. So I think I'm gonna have these as a side of my fried rice. I'm going to add just a little bit of liquid aminos to give it like that soy sauce flavor. And let it simmer. And then it looks like our tofu is pretty cooked, so I'm going to actually turn that off. I've set the tofu aside and I'm just going to cook these in the same pan. Let's say to add a little bit of water. Here is the finished product. I put 2 of the gyozas on the side. I topped off the rice with tofu and I already had a bite of the tofu and it is so good. To top it off with some sesame seeds. Yum! I'm so excited. You guys, I am obsessed with Partake. They are so good and they are nut-free, egg-free, wheat-free, dairy-free, soy-free, fish-free, shellfish-free, mustard-free, sesame-free, sulfite-free, and they are actually delicious. I've been loving the ginger snap, but all of the flavors are really good. Saturday and it's 8 a.m. I just had my essential greens with water. I made myself a matcha and now I'm going back up to bed. Hi guys, I'm back. It's now 10 a.m. and I'm going to have a Pilates class in an hour. And it's been about 2 hours since I had my matcha. So I'm going to make some yogurt and drink the rest of my green juice. If you guys have been seeing my vlogs lately, you'll know that this coconut yogurt brand has been my go-to. I love it. This is the vanilla flavor. And so I'm just gonna add some of that in to my bowl. And then I'll add some raspberries, some bloobs. Basically what I added on my smoothie bowl yesterday, because this is the only fruit that I have left in the fridge. I'm just trying to use all this up. And then some granola. I've been loving this. I've used this brand for years and it's so good. Yum, this is ready to eat. So it's been a hot minute since I have written in my 5-minute journal. And I used to be really good about writing in this every day, and then just life happens, and I know that's no excuse and I need to make more time for that, carve more time for that in my schedule. But I'm gonna sit here and while I eat my breakfast, I'm going to fill out my 5-minute journal for the day. This resonated with me so much today. Be present with your food today. Avoid phones, headphones, etc. when eating. I don't know if cameras count, but I'm going to let you guys go while I'm present with my breakfast and finish my 5-minute journal. I'll catch you guys in my next meal. I'm back again. I went to Pilates and then I went to the gym and I just got home, rinsed off. I feel like making something until dinner, so I'm going to have leftovers. So fried rice, and I think I'm going to top it off. And I think I'm going to put the fried rice on a bed of salad. Change it up a little bit. If you guys saw my last vlog where I did a grocery haul, this is the Italian mix from it, and Barolo loves it too. Don't you be? All right, I heated up my fried rice. I had 1 dumpling left over and my tofu. So I'm just going to like put this on the salad and then just drizzle it in some olive oil. And it's, I don't know, to me it feels like adding it on a bed of lettuce is a little more like lunchy vibes. So I'm going to finish this and that's gonna be lunch. How many of you are addicted to the Trader Joe's savory thin mini crackers? Also the other ones, what are they, tamari flavored? They're so good. Hello, it is 7 o'clock and I'm starving. I think I'm going to make, and I have made this on my vlog before, but I just don't remember when, it's been ages. I'm going to make my mock chicken salad with garbanzo beans, chickpeas. It's so good, it's so easy. So all you need is a can or 2. Since I am making it just for myself tonight, I'm just gonna use 1 can, but when I'm making it for me and Emilio, I'll use 2. Can of chickpeas, Dijon mustard, capers, vegan A's or whatever mayonnaise you wanna use, but this one it's really good. It tastes like mayo. And I also like to add relish into mine, but as you can see, my relish is pretty much gone, so I will just be scraping it off out of this jar. A half of a lemon, and then also some salt and pepper. So fun fact, I actually always rinse my canned chickpeas because, oh, Barolo loves chickpeas. Excuse me, but you are not part of this. Because all like the film, the liquid film that is on the chickpeas actually is hard to digest and gives you more gas. So I always rinse it off.
because as someone who deals with IBS and just a whole lot of indigestive issues, the last thing I want is more gas. Rinse your chickpeas, kids. What I do is I get a bowl and I plop my chickpeas in. Then I add a spoonful of my veganese. Do a big dollop of Dijon mustard. Some of my relish in. It's pretty minimal. Add in some capers. And I actually like the tartness and the saltiness of the caper juice, so it's okay if you get a little bit of the liquid in here as well. I'm gonna put in a juice of half of a lemon, or a whole lemon if you're using 2 cans. Add in a pinch of salt, some pepper, and you're gonna mix it. If you have one of these or like a bean smasher, great. If not, a fork will do, but I feel like this just helps mash the chickpeas. All right, and you can mush it up all the way until it's like mush, but I do like a couple pieces of chickpeas to stay intact. It's so good, you guys. So I'm actually gonna set this aside for now while I make a sandwich. What I do is I get 2 pieces of bread. I'm going to spread a little bit of veganese on the bread. And then you want to heat up a skillet and then place this on like that. I'm going to get my vegan cheese and I'm going to put 1 slice on the bread and let it kind of heat up on the skillet. It's a really good brand. They have all different types of vegan cheeses and it melts like, it actually melts because a lot of vegan cheeses don't really melt. So I'm going to put 1 piece there on low heat and just kind of let it melt a little bit. All right, the cheese is bubbling and it looks like it's pretty toasty under there. So I'm gonna turn the flame off. What I'm going to do is put this here and scoop some of my mixture on the sandwich. And then to add some extra greens, I'm gonna just add a little bit of arugula on top. Like that. And then, oops, I'm gonna grab this. Ooh, look at that. All right, now I'm going to cut it. Look at that beauty. It just looks so yummy. Now I'm going to taste test it with you before I enjoy it. Oh yeah. That's delicious. Wow. Highly, highly suggest. Good morning. Buongiorno, friends. So I've been a little bad this morning and I didn't film making my coffee. Ooh, man, is that sun strong or what? Thank God we have a good day, a beautiful day today. But I didn't film making my coffee. Mushroom coffee with almond milk and a little bit of coconut sugar, and that's it. So now that I finished my coffee and chugged some water, I don't have my water bottle with me, but I also chugged some water and also took my vitamins, but I feel like showing you the exact same steps of my vitamins and my essential greens every morning could get a little monotonous. So anyways, I'm going to make a protein smoothie this morning because I plan on going to the gym later today and I'm craving something a little different than my typical green smoothie. So let's make it. Okay, so I'm going to start off with putting some frozen bananas that I chopped and froze. And that looks like it's about 1 frozen banana. I also am going to add in some frozen blueberries. I am also going to add in 2 pitted dates. You guys, if you haven't tried these in your smoothies, they're delicious and add like a little extra natural sweetness. And I'm going to add a scoop of this NutriBullet plant-based protein powder. This is the vanilla flavor, and I love that there's no added sugar, and it's gluten-free, vegan, and keto-friendly if that's your jam. So I am gonna add in 1 scoop. For every scoop there is 20 grams of protein. I normally add a dairy-free milk to the smoothie, whether it's oat milk, almond milk, but unfortunately we're out this morning. So I am going to add in coconut water instead. I haven't actually tried this smoothie with coconut water, but it's worth a shot and it's all we have. You can also use normal water. It's so good. In retrospect, it may be a little too sweet for my taste, so I could have done with just 1 date instead of 2. But depending on how much and how sweet you like your smoothies, you could also do without dates because there is a little bit of stevia in the protein powder, so get some added natural sweetness to that as well. So good. Blueberry, banana. With coconut water, it's really good actually. It's not as creamy as it is with almond or oat milk, and I kind of like it a little better actually. And it's extra hydrating because coconut water is very hydrating. And here is lunch. I made another chickpea melt like the other day. I had tons of leftover of the chickpea mixture and it was just that good that I was craving it again. It's the same way. The only thing I changed was added sprouts in the sandwich. All right, now it's time for a snack. I'm probably gonna go to the gym in a few hours, so I'm gonna eat this as like a little dessert, post-lunch dessert. And I've actually never had a Go Macro bar before, but I've seen and heard many good things. Let's try it together, shall we? So, vegan, gluten-free, organic, clean, raw. Let's see. The only call out I have, I mean, good protein, 11 grams of protein. Fiber is okay, but it does include a little bit more added sugar than I would like. So let's see. Looks like this. Looks raw. It's good, but I don't see where the added sugar. Oh, coconut sugar. Well, it's good sugar. It's good sugar for you. Well, it's better for you than normal processed sugar, so I'll take it. It's good. This one is the double chocolate and peanut butter chips. For dinner, I had a baked sweet potato stuffed with Mexican quinoa salad, topped off with my version of a green goddess dressing, which basically is, I put avocado, lime juice, coconut yogurt, garlic, salt, pepper. And then for dessert or a little midnight snack, I had these panda puffs, which are basically like the healthy version of Captain Crunch peanut butter. So good, and I topped it off with almond milk. And that's it. Thanks so much for watching, guys. Love you. Bye.